Hey guys, I have donned the fancy action camera headwear today, so we can talk about something different, that being dry packs or dry duffel bags for camping on the motorcycle or whatever, carrying gear on your bike without having it get wet. So this is my current setup, guys. This is the dry duffel that I run in conjunction with my Krieger 12 litre soft saddlebags on the Tenere 700. This particular bag is from the brand Osmo. I believe it's the Draco dry pack. It is a 40 litre duffel. It's been really good. I've used it quite a lot. It is 500 denier PVC. I've had no dramas with it wearing out on the bottom, rubbing on the bike. There's no holes in it. It's done a lot of kilometres on the back of this bike and it's been fine. Yeah, recently another company, NICECNC, I believe is how you say it, got in contact with me and asked if I wanted to check out their dry duffel bag. I had a look at the specs of it on Amazon and it looked pretty good to me, so I said, yeah, send me one, I'll check it out. So they claim it's also got the same 500 denier PVC as the Osmo, but it has a double thickness base, so extra strong base. And it has a couple of other things that I was keen to check out as well that might be a bit of an upgrade to the Osmo. So this is how it arrived to me in the box, quite a small box. Apparently the bag weighs 1.7 kilos, so it's not too heavy. Just take it out and have a look. Yeah, so you have a bag of straps here and the bag itself. So guys, this is a 66 litre duffel as opposed to the 40. That's going to be good for me because I don't want to put any more stuff in this bag. I've got it jam packed full. I don't want any more stuff. I don't need a bigger bag to carry more stuff. What I do need is a little bit more room so I don't have to really pack. Like I've really got to pack that down hard, and it's a mission every time I'm out camping to pack this bag and get everything back in there. It's a pain. So I think that having the 66 litre is just going to allow me to throw everything in and then I can just roll it down and off I go. So immediately I can see a couple of differences. Firstly, we have a zip top. So obviously these, dry bags, they are a roll top, but we have a zip on top rather than the Draco has a Velcro. And it is also a pretty cool carbon fibre finish. I don't know if I like this graphic on the back there, but I'm sure that'll get covered up with dirt soon enough. It says NICECNC dry pack exploring with you. But another thing immediately that I can see that I love is a pouch on the outside of the bag. I don't know how many times I've wished that I could throw something, just attach it to the outside of this, but I can't. You've got to open it up to get anything in it. But with this little pouch on the outside, if you've got wet swimmers or whatever, wet clothing that you don't want to put inside the dry bag, you have this little mesh pouch on the outside. So yeah, pretty cool. Of course we have, a carry strap as well. And it comes with straps to tie it onto the bike, which is pretty cool. So I'll just have a quick look at the Draco for comparison. I'll show you guys just how tight it is. So of course the old thongs on the outside. Got clips on either end to tie it down, clips on the top. And as I said, Velcro. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take everything out of this bag and I'm going to throw it into that bag in the same way that I packed this one. We'll transfer it all over to there and see how we go. Just feeling the fabric on both of these. Yeah, they could be pretty similar. The Osmo maybe feels a little bit thicker, but the base on this one is definitely super thick. Yeah, that's good. All right, so we've got thongs, we've got base tarp, ground sheet, clothing, towel, cooking gear, chair, my tent to fly, my tent, tent poles, sleeping mat, pillow, tent pegs, and finally sleeping bag. Now this the OSAR bag does actually have a small pocket inside, which is also waterproof. The zip top, and that contains a couple of spare straps, and I think it's got my airbed repair kit and tent repair kit as well, and a little guy rope, spare guy rope, and that's that. So the NICECNC does have a pocket inside, but it's a much larger one with a zip top. So that's actual waterproof material as well. So you could put your wet or dirty clothes inside that to keep them separate from everything else. So we'll start with the sleeping bag, sleeping mat, pillow. It's just my stuff sack for the sleeping mat, tent poles and pegs, tent itself, right, chair, cooking gear, clothes, towel, and then the top go on top. I might even be able to just throw my thongs in here as well. And being that I don't have to Velcro it up, all I've got to do is run the zip along. No problem. So of course, same as the OSAR bag, we do have an air valve on the outside, which is very handy. Push the air out, do it up, and then we can roll the top. So obviously the more rolls you can get with these roll top dry bags, the more waterproof it's going to be. Yeah, with the 40 litre bag, I was just flat out getting one roll on the top there. So you've got the same system with the clips on either end. There you go. And as I said, yeah, got the handy little pocket on the outside. Alright guys, in our little accessories packet, we've got a shoulder strap, so you can carry the bag over your shoulder if you're walking with it. And we've also got a couple of tie down straps to tie it onto the bike if you want to use those, or if you've already got some rock straps or gotcha straps or whatever, you can do that as well. Cool. So yeah, if you're not a big fan of the logo here, like I'm not, put that facing forward, no one will be able to see it. On the back it's just got your mesh panel and some text up here. That's how it looks on the bike, pretty much the same as the other one, so cool. Out here testing the NICECNC bag. Done about 200 Ks with it so far, and we have a broken quick release buckle already. I was wondering why my bag was sort of hanging off a bit, and yeah, one of those is broken. So clips, I sort of had a feeling they wouldn't be real good quality, but yeah, thankfully I've got some spares somewhere. So yeah guys, I didn't actually have another spare quick release buckle, so I've actually just put on a double ladder lock there, thread the strap through that, it'll hold. But yeah, I've got no faith in the rest of those quick release buckles now. It's unfortunate because, I'm sure it doesn't really cost that much more to put decent quality hardware on these bags. I've bought cheap quick release buckles off eBay before and they've let me down. They're too weak. I don't know, they make them out of cheap plastic or whatever, but you've got to be able to crank these bags down tight when you're riding rough off-road stuff. If you don't, they're just going to bounce around until they either self-destruct or fall off. So they've got to be able to handle a bit of tension, so one negative so far with this bag is the buckles. But that's using this method, you know, their straps to tie it onto the bike. If you're using rock straps, as I said, or whatever, any other kind of straps that go right over the bag, you're going to be fine. These ones up on top that just hold the bag closed, they're strong enough for that purpose. Anyway, we'll keep going, and there's a few other things I'll let you know about this bag that I've noticed when I get to my camping spot. But yeah, never ever go riding without zip ties. Those things will get you out of a jam every time. Guys, another couple of things I've noticed about the NICECNC bag since I've been using it pretty much just today. This fabric here, I don't think it's as thick as the OStar. I don't think it's 500D. This stuff on the end here might be, it feels a bit thicker, but this carbon fibre stuff sort of feels a bit thinner. I think, like as I said, it'll still probably go the distance because that stuff on the bottom is quite thick. And that's where you really need the thickness. That's what she said. Also, if this is a 66 litre bag and my other one's a 40, I don't know where that other 26 litres is coming from, because this seems maybe 5 litres bigger than my 40 at most. Yeah, it is a little bit easier to get stuff in there, but it definitely doesn't seem to be, you know, half as big again or more. It's definitely not 1.5 times the size of my 40 litre bag. So yeah, take that 66 litres with a grain of salt. I was going to say that this tie down strap system, the quick release buckles, is pretty handy. It's quite easy to stick on the bike, but now that one of the buckles is actually broken, yeah, not ideal. As I said, you've got to be able to tie that down tight off-road. Also, I do like the zip top as opposed to the Velcro. Having used it a couple of times now, yeah, it does seem better. It's easy to just zip it up than try and line up those Velcro patches on my other bag. And you know, once it's done up, it's staying done up. The Velcro can pull apart if you've got it stuffed too tight before you get to roll it. So yeah, I do like the zip. There might be some reason why all manufacturers don't use a zip. Maybe the Velcro is better in some way. I don't know, but yeah, I quite like the zip. Other than that, yeah, it's made it the 200 odd Ks out here. No worries at all. I'll have a look at the bottom of the bag and just see if there's any obvious wear on it. So you get that dirt and stuff in between your metal rack and the bag, and yeah, it doesn't take long to start wearing through, but that's looking fine so far. No worries. Yeah, all good apart from the buckle so far. We'll just quickly talk about pricing too, guys. My OSA 40 litre bag cost me, I'm pretty sure it was $80 when I first saw them. Now they are up to 105 Australian dollars plus delivery costs. So yeah, looking probably about 125 bucks delivered. This guy, if you go onto, like if you're in USA and go onto Amazon US, you're looking at $49.95 with free delivery, so 50 bucks US, pretty good. In Australia on Amazon AU, you will pay $90.99 with free delivery, so yeah, 91 bucks delivered. There may be a discount code from NICECNC. If there is, I'll put it up on the screen here and in the description. Hopefully they can come through with a bit of a discount for us. And the other one thing I didn't like about it, as I mentioned earlier, is that that graphic on there. Yeah, they do come in this carbon fibre and black colour, as well as a bright yellow and black. So yeah, the yellow main part of the bag, and I think it's black on the ends, but I've still got that graphic on it. Yeah, but there you go. There you have it, guys, the NICECNC 66 litre dry duffel bag. Everything's good, great about the bag. I quite like it, all aside from those quick release buckles. They're just not quite as good as what they need to be. Other than that, I'll definitely recommend this bag if you're after a cheap budget dry bag that's going to do the job and it'll probably last you quite a while as well. And make sure you check out the affiliate links in the description down there, guys, too, if you're interested in grabbing one of these bags. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Cheers.